Everybody, Shawn Holsinger here from HolsingersFlyShop.com, bringing you a streamer pattern this week. This week it's Arnot Simple Sculpin. It's a very small Sculpin pattern, which I like. It's going to be a great little stream pattern for me in my area here. I think you're going to like it too. Here you're going to see the picture of it, then the video on how to tie it, and I'll talk a little bit more about it when I'm done. Okay, here you see Arnot's Simple Sculpin in the vise. Really cool looking pattern and actually really simple. So let's get into tying it. For a hook, I'm using Holsinger's Fly Shop Jig Hook in the size 10. Size 10 is pretty cool. It's a good size for this. Not too big, not too small. And for a bead here, I'm using the Insta Jig Tungsten head in 1/8 size copper. And then I'm just going to start out with some thread. This is 6/0 waxed wood duck thread from Semperfli. And just going to start that in right there behind the bead. And then I'm just going to wrap up and lock it in place. You can put some glue on here if you want to lock it into place. But I just wrap a nice ball up there. And as you tie other material on, it will lock itself in. Next thing I'm going to put on is some pine squirrel Zonker strips. This is the half skin from Moonlit. Cool stuff, really nice to work with. I'm going to cut off a piece about twice the length of the hook shank there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off about half the length, and then I'm going to strip half of that off. So just strip the hair off the skin. So you see there I have a bald piece, and the back end of it is going to be my tail for this fly. So I'm going to lay that bald strip just a little bit on the side towards me, so I wrap it around. It ends up on the top of the fly here. I'm just going to center that right down the top of the hook. And I'm going to tie it with the far side going to the bend of the hook, as you see there. So that's going to ride hook point up, and it's going to ride with the hair side up. Alright, wrap that down, get that nice and good on there, and then we're going to put on the body for this. I'm going to use some medium UV polar chenille. This is UV brown, is the color for this brown colored sculpin that I'm tying. And we're just going to wrap that right back there to that tail, come back up to the bead with my thread. And I'm going to take advantage of my rotary vise here and wrap this up real quick. If you don't have a rotary vise, just wrap it up by hand, it's fine. Just spin that right up there behind that bead, and we're going to tie it off. Oops. So make a couple wraps, tie that into place, cut your tag end off, and then I'm just going to make a couple wraps just to lock that in place, push these backwards. Next thing I'm going to put on is some perfectly barred Sili legs. This is the pumpkin color. And what I'm going to do is take one strand of it, cut it in half so I get two of them. And I'm going to tie one down on each side. I'm going to tie right on the side of the fly, right in the middle of the Sili leg. Make a couple wraps to make like a collar here. And do one on each side. And then I'm going to fold them back over so I get side by side. Two on each side, going back with the bend of the hook there. You can tweak them around so you get them side by side. Next thing I'm going to use is some Senyo laser dub. This is a Sculpin olive, and I'm just not going to use a whole lot. That's a small fly here, so just pull out a little patch of it, and I'm going to tie it down in the middle, and just going to tie it down right on the top in the middle of the fibers there, but I'm going to tie it down one down each side of the bead on the top side. So as you can see here, I got one going down each side of the hook is what I want, but I want it tied up on the top but going down each side of the hook, and I'm just going to pull that back. And what I'm going to do is right behind the hook here, I'm just going to take and just give a little tug on it, and it's going to make a nice back on this right where I want what I pulled off, and then I can actually use to make the collar on this. Just dub that onto my thread. Make a couple wraps here for the collar. Don't make it too big. There we go. Got a little much on there. So just wrap that off right behind the bead. Tie it off and you're done. Well, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to trim our legs to length. Make a nice whip finish right in there behind that bead. Like I said, that bead will lock right in place with all the stuff you put on it. For the legs, I'm going to cut the legs to about half the length of the leather on the leather here. You're going to see here, I'm just going to come in, give my legs, cut it about half the length of the leather. That's the length I want them legs to be. Those legs are actually going to act like your fins on that big wide Sculpin fins, pectorals. So there you go, really cool fly, really easy to tie, and it'll be a nice little jig streamer for you. Okay guys, I hope you like this simple Sculpin pattern. I want to add some more Sculpins. I want to add some more streamers actually to my arsenal. And you know, I want to swing streamers a little bit more. Just get out of my wheelhouse. Get away from, not get away from the Euro nymphing. It catches a lot of fish, but I want to try targeting some bigger fish. Not that this one's so much meant to catch bigger fish being a smaller size, but streamers are way better for targeting bigger fish, and that's something I kind of want to get into a little bit, and just give you guys something different than my normal Euro nymph. So if you want to see some streamer patterns, maybe suggest some. Drop me a comment down below on what streamer patterns you might like to see me tie. I'm always looking for suggestions on things to tie for videos for you guys. So hope you like this one. It's a really easy one. You should give it a try and put some in your box. And you can Euro nymph this one. That tungsten bead's going to get it down there. I Euro nymph small streamers like this all the time. So have fun, guys. You need any of the materials or you want me to tie some for you, reach out to me at holsingersflyshop@gmail.com or get the materials at our shop at holsingersflyshop.com. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next week when I bring you another video, I'm Shawn Holsinger.